whatever reason, every time I react to this guy's videos, every video gets limited ads immediately because of the sheer amount of Coomer content that he just has in his videos, bud. That's on me. What type of anime fan are you really from 414Anime? What kind of fan am I? What's the categories? Let me know.
Did you know that 95% of anime fans fall into one of 13 distinct categories?
13?
Yeah, I was shocked too. From the meme-loving trash posters to the waifu-obsessed shut-ins, we've all got our own special brand of weeb. So stick around as we dive into each type, and I bet you'll be calling out your friends or yourself before we even hit the halfway mark.
All right.
Ready to find out which anime fan you really are?
Friends? You think the bunch of weebs watching this shit right now has friends?
Let me know which one you are in the comments below. The casual viewer, dipping toes in anime waters. Picture this, you're at a party and someone mentions anime. Your friend Chad pipes up going, "Oh yeah, I love anime," but hang on, Chad's only seen Pokemon and half of Death Note.
Basically just fucking normies.
Is he even a real fan? Yeah, let's talk about these casual viewers of the anime world. They're not deep diving into seasonal shows or hitting up conventions, but they're quietly keeping the industry alive. These guys are all about the big names, your Attack on Titans, your My Hero Academias.
The dan-dan-dans, yeah. I know a couple of people like that. Actually, it's pretty much just like orbiters, right? Nothing wrong with orbiting around, you know, anime. Orbiting basically means like you're not really in the planet of anime watchers, so deep into it such that you're watching every seasonal anime and checking out everything and having discussions. You're just chilling. You don't check out really any new anime unless it goes super viral like Dan and everyone's talking about it. Then, you know, your normie friends are like, "Yo, should I check out Dan?" And I'm like, "Go ahead, buddy. It's really good."
They might catch an episode here and there or binge watch a whole series when they're feeling it on a lazy Sunday. You'll hear them say stuff like, "Wait, anime's not just for kids," as they discover there's way more to it than giant robots and magical girls. And you know what? That's awesome. These casual fans are bringing fresh blood into the community, keeping those mainstream hits going strong.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with being a casual fan. I don't shame anyone for being a normie or being, you know, super casual into anime. In fact, those people probably shame you for watching so much anime. Nah, I mean, everybody, at the end of the day, as long as we can all enjoy anime together and get the shit going, you know, and the industry keeps making money, we can get more and more anime coming out. Everyone wins.
But some fans, well, they take their love for anime to a whole new level. The hardcore otaku, living and breathing anime.
Now, even though I do live and breathe anime, I don't really think I'm a hardcore otaku.
We're talking about the diehards who breathe anime. These hardcore otaku are on a whole nother level. Their rooms, more
This is probably you guys. I think this is pretty much you guys right now.
like shrines to their favorite shows, packed with merch that will make your wallet cry. These fans aren't just
Never bought a single anime merch in my life. No figurines, no body pillow, no nothing. I did get a sponsorship email and they wanted us to, like, you know, make a video, you know, showcasing their products, and a bunch of it was like big booba mouse pads, body pillows, waifus. There was even like BL stuff where instead of like a booba mouse pad, it would be like a dude's thick chest that's basically booba mouse pads, or like a dude's ass that's so big that it's like a booba mouse pad.
just collecting stuff, they're building a life.
The Pikachu merch? Well, my girlfriend got me that just because, you know, the icon or profile picture for the YouTube channel is a Pikachu. I didn't get that. That Pikachu merch is fucking normie. It's not even anime. It is anime, but I wouldn't really consider it like hardcore anime.
Around what they love. It can get intense, but for many, it's about finding their people. At cons, these hardcore fans come alive. They're
Never been to an anime con, and I will never go to one. I can already smell this place, bro. Probably so fucking humid in there. Probably smells like fucking ass. Nope. I'm gonna stay home and watch anime by myself.
showing off costumes, geeking out over rare figures,
These are pretty cool though. These cars, the anime cars, I sometimes see one around town. They actually look pretty sick. I think it's really cool.
and they're finally able to quote their favorite shows without getting weird looks. It's like they've found their home.
It's like a safe place. We're ostracized for being so fucking weird because we like anime. And now this is like, you know, a place where people can all come together. What the hell is it? 1 second. What the hell just happened? One second. For whatever reason, my YouTube live went down because it detected copyright shit. What copyright shit were you detecting? I got no fucking clue. Anyways, 1 second. One moment. And I think we should be good. All right, let's go.
Away from home. But it's not all sunshine and catgirls. Some otaku get so deep into anime that real life starts to kinda blend
Blurring.
and become a bit meh. They might choose 2D waifus over 3D relationships. It's a fine line between passion and obsession, you know? Still,
A fine line. It's a very blurry line. That's when it's... Whatever you do, there needs to be some sort of like, you know... It's a moderation, you know? You consume so much of one thing only, it's gonna be bad. Even water. Water's important, right? You drink so much water, you'll get water toxicity. You consume anime so much to the point that you think your 2D JPEGs are real and you say 2D better than 3D. I think you might be too deep into the deep end.
Still, there's something kind of awesome about how much these fans care. They're keeping the anime industry alive and kicking, and let's be real, we could all use a little more passion in our lives, right? But some fans... they're all about a different kind of passion. The shipper, sailing the sea.
I hate these. Well, when I watch anime and I find some sort of romantic, you know, friction happening between two characters, I'll be like, yo, is that a ship? And, you know, we can have fun around that. But I think the shipper goes beyond what I'm saying. The shipper goes on Twitter and starts pairing random ass fucking characters and try to really trigger people.
Seas of anime romance. Ever wonder why fans go nuts over fictional relationships? There's a whole psychology behind shipping that might surprise you. It reveals a lot about how we view love in real life. Shippers are wild. They create entire love stories for characters who barely interact on screen.
Exactly. That's what I'm talking about. When I watch a show and I see Jinshi and Mama kind of getting along and I'm like, yo, this is a ship. When I see Steins Gate and I see Kurisu and, you know, Okarin and they are slowly bonding together, I'm like, is that a ship, right? And we can have fun with that. This kind of stuff is on another level. Just like forcing random fucking characters out of fucking nowhere, making fan art and posting, and it goes crazy.
The creativity is off the
What in the fuck is this ship?
charts. We're talking questionable fan art, not
That's Boku no Pico.
full-length fanfics, and Twitter
Levi's Titan? What happened when Levi's weakness happens to have legs? Hey, yo.
threads that never seem to end. Now, sometimes these ships clash and things, well, they get messy. Fandom wars break out like people are fighting over real couples. It's intense. But here's
Very based meme right over here. Let me move my face. Yep. Aqua Akana. Aqua Akane. Nah. Kana Akane better.
But here's the kicker. All this drama might actually bring fans closer together. I've seen it happen, and it's pretty mind-blowing. The shipping community is a powerhouse of passion. They analyze every little detail, create alternate universes, and debate.
What the? This looks really real. It's fan art though. It's fan art though. Geto and Gojo.
Endlessly about their OTPs. It's not just a hobby. For many,
Also, this is Korean. I'm gonna guess this is a Korean shipper fan art. 그리워라 지금 몇 살이야? What? Whoa! 그리워라. That means like, I missed you. 지금 몇 살이야 means right now, how old are you? Because this is like old ghetto, and this is like new ghetto, and then obobo just sound effects, and then Satoru, you know, Gojo Satoru heart. 나랑 같이 갈래? Basically means like, you want to go together, you want to go out, you want to fuck maybe?
EPs. It's not just a hobby. For many, it's a way to explore relationships and emotions in a safe, fictional place. The shonen
That's teenage Gojo. Anyways.
lover, powering up with every episode.
I feel like the shonen lover is the same as like the casual, because pretty much every casual watches shonen.
Alright, let's talk about the shonen lovers. You know the type, they're all about those epic battles and friendship speeches that could make a grown man cry.
I love it.
Are all these fans missing out on anime's deeper side? No, not at all. Shonen anime has layers, like an onion made of pure awesome. You've got your power scaling and tournament arcs that get fans hyped as hell.
Yep,
but there's
I love
more
it.
going on than just screaming and powering up over 2 to 3 episodes. Because check this out, a study found that shonen anime actually helps kids become more resilient and
Absolutely. The themes of Battle Shonen is all about never giving up, power of friendship, strong bonds, and fighting for the sake of your friends. Again, never giving up. All these themes are so integral in my upcoming as I watch Naruto, Bleach, and One Piece. Stuff like that gives me like a never give up attitude. This shit still applies to my life right now. It's thanks to those shows in the past.
set better goals. It's like these shows are secretly teaching life lessons between all the punching. The creators aren't just drawing cool fights, they're putting real life struggles into these stories. Take My Hero Academia, that's a show all about growing through tough times. Fans see themselves in these characters facing their own demons while Deku faces villains. It's deep stuff masked by explosions and superpowers, so yeah, shonen's got more going on than meets the eye.
It does.
The meme lover.
Maybe I'm this? Turning anime to internet gold? I like anime memes.
Turning anime into internet gold. You've seen them everywhere, those hilarious screenshots with witty captions that make you snort laugh, yes. These memes are like a secret weapon, recruiting new anime fans faster than you can say waifu. Anime memes, well, they're basically their own language now.
Yeah, the memes actually help so much to go viral, and then more people get exposed to anime through the memes, and like they want to check it out. Memes, honestly, it's not even specific to anime either. Memes are just great marketing tools. Whenever you have like a new show that comes out and it's very memeable, shit goes crazy on Twitter and people want to see what the hell is this show all about, right? Anytime you want to market some sort of product or something that you have, try to make it into a meme, make it go viral, then boom, you got a lot of attention.
We're talking reaction images, viral trends, and inside jokes that spread like wildfire. Some people worry this meme madness is dumbing down anime, but I think it's doing the total opposite, to be honest. These memes are introducing people to new shows left and right.
Yeah.
You see like a bunch of funny JoJo's memes, and the next thing you know, you're binge watching the whole series. It's crazy how quickly it happens.
It does get kind of cringe when every time people are just spamming, is that a JoJo's reference? And it's just like, holy fuck, how many more times do I need to keep hearing this? Who's Ren? Fucking like 8 years has passed and people are still spamming it. At that point, it gets pretty annoying.
Memes are keeping the anime world fresh and pulling in new fans like nobody's business. But while some fans are busy making memes, others are getting their glasses out.
What?
The fandom intellectual.
I don't think I'm an intellectual though. I do analyze the anime frame by frame. I truly do, right? When I do my reactions, I'll watch a segment, I'll break it down and try to understand it and try to theorize and stuff like that. But I wouldn't really consider myself like this megane like intellectual.
Analyzing anime frame by frame. You know that one friend who's always pausing the show to point out something mind-blowing? Well,
maybe this is me.
it turns out they might be onto something. These anime detectives aren't just watching shows.
Anime detective. Someone called me that when I was watching Apothecary Diaries.
They're dissecting them like it's their job. And sometimes...
Yeah, this is me then. This is me. I wouldn't consider myself an intellectual, but everything that he's saying right now pretty much describes my entire reaction.
It actually is. We're talking video essays that'll make you question everything you thought.
I don't make the video essays though. I react to the video essays. I'm not smart enough to come up with a script and come up with some sort of video essay about these animes. I just simply watch and try to offer some different talking points, working off of the ideas that's already present.
What you knew about your favorite series. These fandom intellects are digging up hidden meanings faster than you can say talk no jutsu. But are they just overthinking things? No, not at all. These deep divers are actually making anime way more awesome. It's like getting behind the scenes access to the creators' minds. It's wild. These mega fans are basically giving us all a free masterclass in these series storytellings. But here's the wild part.
What?
Did you know that universities are even studying anime now?
Really?
They're looking at it as real art, not just cartoons.
That's pretty
These
cool.
fans are showing everyone.
I mean, there's literal film studies, right? Like films, like there's like electives in colleges that does like film studies, you know, discussing movies and stuff. I mean, even books, right? English class, you go fucking read a book and then you try to explain like the different themes and like the lessons that's present. What's different about anime? It's just simply that you're watching an animation rather than reading text.
The anime's got way more going on than most people think.
And the best part? Most people don't give a fuck about this. You think the average person cares about the deeper meaning in the anime? No. They just want to turn their brain off and laugh and have a good time, bro. Trying to be super analytical and intellectual and trying to really go beyond to discuss the anime. That's a very rare breed of people, man. Most people, again, just want to just chill and have fun. Thank you, Mr. Daniel Gear with the Prime. Appreciate that, man.
The romance enthusiast falling in.
This is not me. In fact, like I don't despise rom-com anime. It's just that a lot of them are just so mushy-gushy and melodramatic that I'm like, ugh.
Love with anime love stories. From blushing first encounters
Great
to
anime
dramatic declarations of love, romance anime, it has it all. But here's the million-yen question. Are these swooning fans setting themselves up for heartbreak, or are they secretly becoming love gurus?
I think that, again, the entire perspective of why I never watched rom-com animes growing up and is because, like, I knew that it was delusional. Anime is supposed to be for escapism, have exaggerated stories. Yes, there's realistic depictions here and there, but a lot of the rom-coms I think are truly power fantasies. A fucking loser that does nothing with his life suddenly gets reached out by the most popular girl in class, and suddenly you have now the attention of that girl and she fixes you. What a great thing to wish for, huh? It's a dream. But that's it. It's a dream, not a reality. The more you watch these rom-coms that's super fucking delusional, the more warped you're going to have in how to think about romance or what girls are even like. Now, the anime that I'm seeing right now, Dangers in My Heart, fantastic rom-com. Very realistic. Both the girl and the guy. In fact, you watch this shit, you probably could become a love guru, but a lot of the other rom-com slop out there, it's a guilty pleasure to watch, but don't get it twisted.
The answer might surprise you. We've all been there. You're watching your favorite shoujo and suddenly you think, damn, why can't my love life be this perfect?
You watching a shoujo and you're saying that?
It's easy to get caught up in the fantasy, but these shows are doing more than just setting crazy high standards. They're actually teaching fans some seriously useful stuff about relationships.
Yeah.
Think about it. These romance enthusiasts are basically getting a crash course in emotional intelligence.
Yeah, it's true. There are good romance animes that's very realistic and actually teaches you about, you know, how to properly have a relationship with a girl or a guy.
They're learning to pick up on all those subtle cues and understand different perspectives. It's like relationship training wheels, but with way more sparkly eyes and dramatic wind. The coolest part, some of these fans are actually using what they learn in their real lives. They're getting better at expressing their feelings and understanding others. Who knew anime could turn you into a love expert? It's like they're leveling up their romance skills without even realizing it.
This is probably better than, you know, signing up to like fucking alpha male gurus telling you how to get bitches by, I don't know, fucking locking in and having a business and buying a Lamborghini and being a high value male. No, that's fucking cringe. This is probably a way better, healthier way to approach that.
The weeaboo. Are you Daijobu, bro?
Basically, everything you say is just has Japanese in it. Nani? Nani? Masaka? I think a lot of people have a little bit of weeaboo in them for sure.
From romance gurus to cultural intellectuals, the anime fandom spectrum is, well, wild. But there's one group that take things to a whole new level. Have you ever met someone who seemed to think they were living in an anime?
I haven't met anyone in real life really like that, but I've seen people online that seem like that.
Yes, welcome to the bizarre world of the weeaboo. These fans aren't just watching anime, they're trying to become it. We're talking full-on cultural
This guy's Twitter account is fucking crazy, bro. He gets banned so many times.
cosplay 24/7. They're mixing English and Japanese like it's a new language, throwing kawaii and sugoi into every sentence.
Yeah. Now, when you're saying that to a bunch of other fellow anime watchers for fun, nothing wrong with that. You say this shit in real life to people that don't know anime, they're gonna look at you weird.
These super fans cherry pick bits of anime culture and, well, they just run with it, thinking they've got Japan all
Filthy
figured
Frank!
out. But real Japanese culture,
Yeah, they fucking, again, this is like, it's like how people, like girls watch K-dramas and suddenly think that every Korean dude is like the K-drama like CEO conglomerate heir. It's like you can't, it's like you play Grand Theft Auto, does that mean you know how to fucking drive a car? You can't just watch anime and think, this is Japan in its essence. I can now go there and have my own waifu.
yeah, that's way more complex than what you see in your average shonen series. So, where's the line between being a fan and going too overboard? Well, it's not always clear cut. Appreciating a culture is cool, but when you start thinking you're more Japanese than actual Japanese people, you've gone off the deep end. But hey, weeaboos aren't the only ones pushing boundaries.
That is a crazy fucking hairline. That's a fucking M. This is a Vegeta hairline in real life. Holy fuck.
In the anime
That's a U. This is a U. You're spelling a U right here. Oh my god.
world. Some fans are taking things to extremes in a whole different way. The degenerate fan service lover.
I enjoy the fan service here and there, but some people, again, it's a spectrum, right? I think these categories, you're not supposed to belong to any specific one of them. I think that every one of these categories, you guys can definitely feel like it's part of you. And then there's like a spectrum of it, right? Of how much, you enjoy it or don't enjoy it. Sorry, how much like you are basically just going all in or not.
Embracing anime's spicy side. Ever wondered why some anime fans get so excited about beach episodes?
Booba.
Well, I can tell you it's not for the volleyball. Welcome to the world of fan service, where plot often takes a back seat to, well, let's just say plot. But here's the real question. Is all this eye candy actually rotting our brains?
Again, everything in moderation. It's like if you overly indulge in something, yeah, but there's a healthy way to moderate it.
Fan service in anime is like wasabi. Some people can't get enough, and others think it ruins the whole dish. You've got shows like High School DxD and Kill la Kill, where the clothes are optional and the physics, well, they make no sense. Pretty wild.
Crazy.
For fan service lovers, seeing their best girl in a revealing outfit, put in an awkward situation, or getting a cheeky top-down shot, it's, well, like heaven on earth for them. In most cases, it doesn't even
Origami peak!
need to be their best girl. They just appreciate anime girls in general. But here's the thing, it's not just about the boobs, the butts, and the thighs. Yeah, for some fans,
I will say though, there is not enough ass in the anime girls, man. They all have giant milk cannons, but holy shit, they have the flattest ass every time. No thick legs or ass, man. What the fuck is going on in Japan, bro? Someone said in a comment when I said this commentary in like a different video talking about anime girls' ass, and they said it's supposed to be depicted of like the body standards of a Japanese person, which makes no sense because a Japanese person I don't think is overtly busty either, but they're trying to say like the girls' asses are flat because Japanese, which doesn't really make sense to me.
it's not just the sexy element, but the comedy aspect of fan service that they love in anime. However, some people are super angry when it comes to fan service. They're saying it's turning women into objects, it ruins the immersion of a series.
Shut the fuck up. These are the Puritans. So fucking cringe, bro. As soon as they see a little bit of skin or fan service, they just think that it's just gooner content and it must be fucking crucified.
And it just messes with our heads. And you know what? They might have a point in some cases. So, what's the verdict? Is fan service good or bad? One thing's for sure, it's got people talking, and maybe that's the point. While we're all arguing about
Sex sells, man. You want to appeal to a wider audience of horny kids? Fan service gets the ratings going, gets more people enjoying anime.
Pantsu shots, anime's sneaking in some real talk about bodies and sexuality. But hey, while some fans are drooling over 2D bodies, others are falling head over heels for 2D personalities. Waifu fans, finding love in 2 dimensions.
Careful now. Careful now. You shouldn't be falling in love with a 2D JPEG, bro.
Okay, I'm majorly calling myself out here. From body pillows to virtual reality dating sims, the waifu phenomenon is taking over. But here's the question.
The amount of Kurumi merch in his room is crazy.
Is this just harmless fun, or are we witnessing a whole new level of escapism? Let's take a look at what's really going on
Stay alive,
with this
baby!
2D love affair. Well, it turns out there's some legit psychology behind why people fall for fictional characters.
Okay.
It's called a parasocial relationship, and it's not as weird.
I mean, people fall in love with VTubers all the time, right? Parasocial relationship extends beyond just 2D. Streamers, content creators, live streaming especially because of how close the engagement is, because you can interact with that person live. Parasocial relationships form to the point that you can start thinking that you can fuck a 2D JPEG. Nice.
As you might think. These digital darlings actually help some fans deal with real life stuff like loneliness or social anxiety. Why?
Yeah, for sure. Like everything, right? Like everything. It's all about the moderation. Everything discussed here can be good or bad. Parasocial relationships, it can be utilized in a very healthy way.
Waifu fans, well, they go all out for their favorite characters. They're buying merch, setting up shrines in their rooms, and some even have VR weddings with their
I don't know about this part though.
waifus. It sounds wild, right? Yeah, but for these folks, it's all about finding comfort and joy in characters that they care about. And get this, waifu culture isn't just about being a loner in your room. There are whole communities where fans share their love for their 2D partners. It's kind of like a support group, but with more wall scrolls and anime figures.
So like, Kurumi is your waifu, and now you're part of a group of people who all thinks that Kurumi is their waifus. Aren't you just all cucks sharing the same wife? I don't think we really need to think too deep into this, right? More accurately, there's many different Kurumi variants too, so I don't think it really matters for the, specific this Kurumi example, but a lot of the other 2D JPEGs, right? As long as people are happy in their house, I'm okay. You know what? I think that this is pretty much natural selection playing its part. This sounds fucked up, but if you cannot procreate with a real person because of your addiction to anime and because of how much of a social outcast you are, you're basically getting culled from the gene pool because you're unfit. That's literally natural selection. Now, as long as you're not hurting anybody, fuck it, do whatever you want.
Where fans share their love for their 2D partners. It's kind of like a support group, but with more wall scrolls and anime figures. These fans are making real connections through their shared passion for their best girl. The sub versus dub debate.
Sub is always superior to dub, with the exception of dubs that are based in Western settings and not Japanese settings. You will never convince me that the average voice actor for Japan versus England, English actors, right? No fucking chance, bro. An entire culture and an elite environment that curates and trains voice actor in Japan. How the fuck could English voice actors compete against them? I know that there's good English voice actors. Absolutely. But on average, the fucking base floor, not even talking about the ceiling, the floor of the average competency of voice acting, sub is always superior.
The eternal anime argument. Welcome to the anime fandom's linguistic battleground, where your viewing preferences might just start a war. Now, it's wild how heated people get over subs v dubs. Sub lovers swear you're missing the true essence if you're not hearing the original Japanese.
I think you literally are. That's how it's intended. Like, you are missing the entire emotional, voice acting of the anime. Like, voice acting is like, what the fuck is an anime? You're not reading a manga. You're seeing something being animated, and you see, also you hear the soundtracks and the voice acting. All these things are integral to your experience of anime. You are missing out the essence of what the original shit is. Now, if you just genuinely prefer the dub, then go watch the dub. Doesn't really matter to me one way or the other. I just think that a sub is always, not always, but on average, always superior than English dub.
They're all about catching those cultural nuances and feeling like total anime pros. Dub fans, well, they're just trying to watch without their eyes being glued to the bottom of the screen.
I'm sorry that your brain is so fucking stupid that you can't even read while watching something. Let me do a little bit of a flex right now. Motherfucker, I have to react live while reading the subtitles, while analyzing every fucking thing that's happening visually on screen, while trying to make jokes and commentaries of the things that's happening, while reading the chat and entertaining the audience. If I can fucking do this, at the very least, your lazy ass could read a fucking book, right? You could just read the subs. How stupid could your brain be if your talking point of, well, I can't enjoy a sub because I get distracted? I can't imagine being that slow, like your brain not being able to comprehend that.
And here's the thing, both sides have a point. Studies show that subbed anime can help you pick up on cultural stuff better, while dubs let you focus more on the action. And don't get me started on the whole voice acting debate. That's a whole mess of opinions on who does it better.
It's not an opinion, it's an objective fact. An elite environment in Japan that curates the most elite voice acting talent can always be better on average than a bunch of fucking random normies on the English side of things. And yes, there are exceptionally great voice actors that are English dub, but there's no fucking way you could compete on average with the massive scale of talent, right, that exists in Japan. It just doesn't make sense. This is a fact, not an opinion.
And we're not going to dive there. But you know what? The real MVP here is having options. Whether you're team sub, team dub, or team I'll watch it however I damn well please, the fact that we can choose is pretty freaking sweet.
Yeah, you just watch it whatever you want. I just think that sub is better, but that's for me. Everyone can, enjoy. Like, if you enjoy eating banana and ketchup together, I'll probably look at you and think that you're fucking weird, but hey, more power to you, I guess.
It's all about enjoying anime your way. No judgment, just good times with our favorite shows.
But if your actual reason of why you can't, instead of like you maybe you enjoy the English dub better than the Japanese, sounds. For sure, I could understand that. When I used to watch like Dragon Ball as a kid on TV, and then suddenly checked out Dragon Ball sub, it felt so weird to me, and it took a while to get used to. Same with Naruto. It took a while to get used to. And for those people that say I love English dub better because it just sounds better to my ears because you're so used to it, nothing wrong with that. But if your reasoning is that you can't fucking read what's happening on the screen, like, it blows my mind how stupid your brain is.
The anime hipster, too cool for mainstream weeb school. While some fans are busy fighting over language, there's a group of fans who claim they've transcended all that mainstream nonsense. Enter the anime hipster.
These people do too much. You think you're cool for not enjoying Dan Dan Dan? You think you're cool because you enjoyed, fucking a random obscure slice of life anime, and you're gonna now make a video essay about how it's the most peak thing ever, and like a total like 13 people watched it. It's like this avant-garde fucking next level, just what's the word? Cathartic fucking surreal experience. Like, congratulations. I'm glad you enjoyed it, but goddamn, these people are fucking. This is probably the worst type of anime enjoyers. The people that shame others for enjoying like the normie Unga Bunga shows, and they're like superior intellects that has like a PhD in weebonomics. They are so much worse than the casual enjoyer who just checks out anime here and there, like Attack on Titan or MHA, and has a good time. Those people will always be way better in my opinion because they're open-minded. They will just enjoy something and have fun. These people, holy fuck. The most obnoxious, snobby people. Bro, you're watching anime. It's not that deep.
self-proclaimed connoisseurs of the animation world. Think you know anime? Well, these guys are about to challenge everything you thought you knew about the medium. These hipsters aren't just watching the latest seasonal hits, no, they're digging up obscure OVAs from the 80s and gushing over experimental films you've probably never heard of.
And there's nothing wrong with enjoying these old animes, right? You want to go check those out and they're actually really great? Perfect. But I'm talking about the specific subsection of people who take this so far into thinking that like if you don't enjoy these animes and you're watching like whatever's trending and new, then you're like a normie, that you're like basically just not fit for anime. And it's like the level of gatekeeping is unreal.
It's like they've got a sixth sense for finding the weirdest, most niche anime out there. But you know what? These hipster fans aren't just being snobs. No, they're actually doing something pretty cool. They're keeping alive all these lesser known shows that might otherwise be forgotten. It's like they're the guardians of anime history, making sure we don't lose some real hidden gems.
Again, every category, there's a spectrum of the people who take it too far and people who, has some sort of moderation. As he just said right now, this is perfectly fine.
And you know what? Sometimes they actually uncover some mind-blowing stuff. We're talking about shows that push the boundaries of what anime can be, stuff that makes you question everything, and it's really crazy. So next time you run into an anime hipster, don't just roll your eyes, maybe ask them what they're watching. You might stumble onto your new favorite show that no one else knows about. The manga purist.
Manga better than anime. No. Because like here's the thing, it never ends. Manga better than anime, and then light novel better than manga. It's not over yet though. Web novel better than light novel. It's an endless chain of gatekeeping.
Defending the sanctity of the source material. While some fans are busy preserving anime's past, there's another group that's all about protecting the manga. These manga purists are hardcore defenders of the source material. They swear by ink and paper, claiming no animation could ever do justice to their beloved series. And these guys...
And sometimes they're right. There are animes that's still so fucking botched, like what you see here, that the manga's probably better.
Can be pretty intense. They'll pick apart every little change in an anime adaptation, from character designs to plot points. It's like they've got a magnifying glass out ready to spot any tiny difference from the manga. But here's the thing, while these fans are busy defending their manga fortresses, they might be missing out on some seriously cool stuff. Anime adaptations can bring stories to life in ways that manga just can't. Think about it. Music, voice acting, color, and motion can add whole new layers to a story.
Absolutely.
Sometimes these adaptations can actually boost manga sales like crazy as well. Because after some anime drop, manga sales can go through the roof, bringing more eyes to the original work.
I mean, that is the entire point of an anime, right? Advertisement for the source material.
But yeah, not every adaptation is a winner. Some of them miss the mark big time, and that's when manga purists really lose their minds. Even the manga artists themselves have mixed feelings about adaptations. Some hope the anime can hit the same emotional notes as their manga, but they get that adaptations will always have their own spin. At the end of the day, maybe...
I hate the anime original spins, right? The anime original endings, man. What blows my mind is that Promised Neverland went an anime original ending, but that was the author's decision to do so.
Maybe it's not about which version is better. Maybe it's about how manga and anime can work together, each bringing something unique to the table. Manga gives us deep dives into characters and plot, while anime brings the world to life in vivid color and sound. It's like they're two sides of the same awesome coin. Right, we've been on one wild ride through the anime fandom, huh? From casual viewers to hardcore otaku, the diversity, well, it's insane. And you know what? That's freaking awesome. This mix of fans isn't just coexisting, it's making the whole community stronger. It's like this massive web of passion with everyone bringing their own flavor. The meme lords are keeping things fresh,
Idwin is a pretty old meme, but Turbo Bubba's pretty new, so this is nice.
Analysts are digging deep, and even the waifu lovers are finding real connections. So, next time you meet a fan who's not your type, try asking them what they love about anime. You might learn something new or find your next favorite show. At the end of the day, we're all here because anime speaks to us in some way, and that's pretty damn cool if you ask me. Now, if you really want to jump into the...
And that's pretty much it. I don't know what categories you guys land in, but again, I think all these categories, we probably all have a little bit of it here and there, right? It's all a spectrum. It's not as if it's like an all or nothing kind of deal. But if we're talking about the one that I'm most aligned with, I guess it would be the intellectual, according to him, because the intellectual is pausing every fucking frame to dissect, what's happening to understand a story. And I mean, shit, that's pretty much what my reactions are. Please go check out 414Anime. Here's the link to his channel. Here it is. And I'll see you guys next time.